I used to think Canadian history was really boring. I still do. Hey everybody, welcome back to the A channel. It's Wednesday and I'm your host Rachel. Lame. This week we are looking at Canadian history. Hung touched on two really important points that I wanted to just come back to. The first one is those Canadian Heritage Minute commercial things. Those were amazing. Those were actually probably one of the most positive experiences I've had with learning about Canadian history in the past. It really appealed to kids, I think, because it was kind of like this slice into history that you knew nothing about, but they made it so interesting and really cool. And I mean, it's coming from TV, so obviously it's got to be the truth. And they should revamp those and be showing them more. Like, bring them back. Why not, right? Even adults out there probably don't know half of those, so bring them back and let's educate people through TV, right? The second point Hung mentioned was it really depends on the teacher you have. There are a lot of teachers out there that cannot teach. Maybe because they don't like kids, maybe because they just weren't blessed with the talent of being able to teach. That really affects whether your students are going to actually enjoy learning about the topic. I had some bad teachers, mostly bad. I would say only one good teacher that taught history, Mr. Cassette. And he was really cool. And you know why? He used storytelling through his teaching. Mind you, some of the stories weren't always entirely relevant to the topic we were learning about, but bringing in storytelling was great because it engaged the students. Is there anything from Canadian history that I really remember learning about? Something about Riel. To be honest, unless I googled him right now, I have no idea what role he played. I just know he was a figure in Canadian history. There's really not a lot else. Canadian involvement in World War I and II, but like, that's not it. That's not all Canadians are known for. Oh, and one topic that I feel is not addressed enough in Canadian history classes for, I guess, high schoolers it would be. I think I remember doing or maybe reading a paragraph or something on the colonization of First Nations peoples in Canada. Are you kidding me? A freaking paragraph? That is something that definitely needs to be addressed. And even in those Canadian heritage moments, I feel like that was kind of glossed over. It was more like just showed the meaning of Europeans with a First Nations tribe. But it kind of neglects all the violence that happened too. So I think that is important, and I would like to see more of that taught in schools. So next week we're getting political with our vlogs. Can you guys guess what party I vote for? It's probably obvious. Okay, see you next week.